seeing any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
We'll get this up to about the 44. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. Purdy now to throw off the play action. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 42. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Purdy off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Purdy to throw again on second and 10. It fights him off. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Here's Purdy now on third and goal. Flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's second and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. First and goal at the 9-yard line. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Again, they run again, it's McCaffrey. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. It's a solid pickup, 8 yards, but work still to do now on third and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between. He's an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
And the Niners get there and bring it So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Off play action. Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So now on 4th down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Diabador Lenore up to make the tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5.
Regular. Good time.
Here's Cook again. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the wide side with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Sliding out of the pocket. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Diabador Lenore. And the 49ers will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, that he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the 1st down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. On 1st down, it's Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2nd and 5. Purdy from the gun. And his throw is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Niners' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Right there, the fake worked out perfectly. The holder took the ball and found his man. A perfect fake field goal. Love it.
Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Throwing is Allen on third. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books. But it's really...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Allen looks to throw on second down. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Charvarius Ward there to make the stop. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They run it again with Cook. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook to the 27-yard line. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. To throw, it's Allen. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. On play action, Allen. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the counter. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Play action. Now Purdy. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
Alert, alert, alert. Half, 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 half. Look out.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the 49ers will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, Charles, they were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, it might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Half, 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 half. What's that?
Again, it's Cook. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Cook up the gut. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On play action, Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. They'll try the middle with Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Now Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Cook, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Allen now looks to throw. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. With Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, here's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 75 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Purdy on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
First down, San Francisco.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Purdy. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now Allen. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Allen off the play fake. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. And now they're in the hurry-up. Near his goal line, here's Purdy. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over.
There he goes, left side. He's to the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 48 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we're all tied now early in this fourth quarter. And this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Down the right sideline. He may go. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 89 yards. And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And quickly they get to the line. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. second down.
What's that?
On second down, Cook. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And look at this. For the second straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take over here up near the 40. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Purdy off the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On 4th down, here's Purdy. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here comes 2nd down. Here's Allen. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers have just about sewn up this football game. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers. Anyone who's going to lay down a block, don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 21 yards.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done. But, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Let's go.
To throw is Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. Are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about...
Well, he's free going down the left side.